Hey, what's up, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see, 3 minutes or 63. So yeah, we're going live now, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Um, the time on the video is a little messed up. Here's Maya. Say what's up. Anyway, how is everybody doing? Tony here from Learn Autobody and Paint.com, Paradise Garage. Um, here for you to answer your auto body Q&A for the next 30 minutes, give or take, and also give you an update on the garage and the projects that we're doing. Actually, getting ready to paint this motorcycle project. So if you guys want to check that out. But before we get started, let me know if you guys can hear and see me. Give me a quick little update on the audio. And if you could see me super quickly, let me know if we are all good. Loud and clear. Don Stewart says VIP, Prescott, Arizona. What's up, Arnold? Hope everyone's doing well. Keep up the great work, says Hotshot 007. Thank you so much. Harold Schwinn, Lifetime Learn Auto Body. Cool. Awesome, guys. So a lot of cool things coming down. I mean, we're actually going to be painting this week. How exciting is that? And I have a new video that's going to be released later today about dry sanding versus wet sanding plastic parts, pros and cons. That video is going to be up within the next hour. As soon as I get off, I just have to edit a few things, and then it's already uploaded. And then I will get that out. What's wrong with your eyes? Nothing's wrong with my eyes, just wearing shades because I was outside washing some parts down, and I just came in here quick to jump on the computer. So let's go to Paradise Garage really quickly, and here we are. Russ, what's up, Russ? Okay, so here we are. I'm streaming on the laptop, but if we take a look here, you can see I got all of the parts of the motorcycle taken out. We're even going to be painting this little housing here for our gauge. Okay, we have our back fender. We're going to be painting raw plastic. We're going to cover everything: how to paint raw plastic, aluminum. We're going to be painting some aluminum. I think UPS is here. It's not for me, is it? No, that's next door. So we're all good. Frozen on my end. What's wrong with your eyes that you are wearing shades? Nothing. So we're going to be covering painting over painted plastic, okay, like this. We're going to be covering painting over aluminum because I don't think I want to polish these. Aluminum always, gets dull and pits over the years. So we're going to be painting these pegs here, these footrests, aluminum, and all these raw plastic pieces we're going to be painting. So this week, we are probably going to do one candy coat. I'm not sure what color, what yet, but the next phase is to basically sand everything down. These are sanded, ready for primer. Okay, the rest of the pieces got to be sanded, and yeah, we're ready to go. Pretty close. The bike is in the back of the property now. How is the Pokalolo? Somebody said Pokalolo. It's spelt Pakalolo, so it's spelt like this. But yeah, guys, you know me, I don't do that stuff. That's how you spell it. Don't know why it's frozen for me. No video, no sound. Weird. Maybe refresh. Refresh. It's just you, Arnold. All right. So again, keep an eye out for a new video coming out in like an hour and a half, give or take. All right. It's about pros and cons, dry sanding, wet sanding. We cover it all. And if there's anybody on here that wants to talk about Q&A, auto body Q&A, let's do that right now. If not, whatever. How is the flooding on the North Shore? There's no flooding anymore. It's beautiful out here. I guess it was bad down, down in town, but I'm up in the mountains, so we didn't really get any flooding. It just flowed right through. VIP Oklahoma. What's up, Charles? Hope you're doing good. Is the video okay, guys? Are we good? Let me know if we're good video-wise and audio. So I'm just going to head to the back here. We got the Bang Bus over here. And yeah, just me in my garage. It's Tony here, and I'm just in my garage. So this is what we were doing. All good both. Okay, cool. So we were out here, and here are some other pieces. These pieces are like a bike kit. This is like there's a fiberglass body kit that was on the bike that we're not going to be using. But we're going to be sanding them and painting them anyway, just to give you guys some ideas and just play around. So I just kind of, got these pieces out as well, but we're not going to be doing the crotch rocket style on the Grom. We're going to be using the original fairings. But the only thing I will put on the bottom of the Grom is this lower fairing. I think this is going to look cool once this is at the bottom of it. So that's the only thing we're going to add. So we are doing I'm thinking of going with a Spanish gold candy for one part for the rims. Arnold is back now. What's up, Arnold? And we might be doing an Oriental blue for the body panels. So this is the candy here. We got all of the products right up in there, and I'm super excited to start, to use the shop because we got the exhaust fan set up, we got everything set up, we got the lights. So we're going to be painting here in the next couple days. I mean, we could actually paint tomorrow, one color. I don't know what color, but we could paint. And I'm also going to be putting in some micro sequence mini flake in the candy. So it's going to be super, super cool. All right, so we have a comment from Jose Perez. Hey, Tony, this is Jose, lifetime VIP from Colton, California. I painted plastic moldings, and after a week, paint shrink. What could be the reason? I'm not sure what kind of paint you used. I'm not sure what kind of primer you used, if you did any body work, if you used any glaze putty. You got to tell me, you got to give me more info because I don't know, Part of the reason could be just bad products, bad paint, cheap clear. Cheap clear shrinks and dies back after like about a week and a half, 2 weeks. If you're using quality clear coats, you'll have that glam finish that won't die back and shrink like that. So it could be products. It could be the way you prepped it. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. So yeah, you're putting a fairy on my bike? No, I'm not putting a fairy on my bike. Fairing, the bottom fairing, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, awesome. So what's up, guys? What kind of projects you guys working on? Anything, any questions, any specifics? If not, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of give you a little tour here. This is breadfruit that I just got. We're gonna be planting this sucker. This is is it Kala orange plant right here. We just picked this up. This thing is noni. It's a real weird fruit, but it's medicinal. It's a noni plant. I'm sure you guys heard of noni juice and all that. It's supposed to be a stink fruit that smells like barf and is super spicy like chili pepper. I don't know, but I'm going to plant it anyway. Why not? Let's see. Starting to prep the 09 BMW E30. That's awesome. Cool. We just planted. How is the connection? Still okay? Like I'm kind of like walking around the backyard now. I planted that lime recently, a couple days ago. That's Tahitian Bear's lime. Right there, that little guy over there, that is Kona orange. Super good orange. Okay, cool. At least the connection's still good. How long should clear coat last on a new car? You know that shiny shine. Well, you know, it all depends on how well you care for your paint job. You know, clear coat can last 10, 20, 30 years. It all depends. Or it can last a year. You know, if you park your freshly painted car underneath a mango tree, or you leave it in the desert and it gets beaten on by the sand and sun, it's not going to last that long. But if you take care of it, you know, keep it in the garage or polish it and wax it every once in a while, it's going to last a long time. So it really depends on how well you care for it. And the other part is the materials. All right, did you use good materials or cheap materials? You know, using higher grade products will have a longer lasting finish. So just, you might want to consider that type of stuff as well, you know? Okay, so hopefully that helped. What else? I planted some bananas out there. And I got more bananas. So yeah, man, doing a lot of planting past couple days, and also getting ready to blast this motorcycle project in here. So, but other than that, things been doing good. You know, been playing with crypto. Oh, I got these new digital gauges that I'm sampling out right now. So this is one version here. You can see the knob. I'm actually testing them out right now. And then here's another one with a fatter knob on it. But I feel this one has an easier adjustment. They're both a diaphragm style, but one of them is different. I'm still learning about it, and talking with the manufacturer and learning about it even more. So we're testing two different digital gauges. You can see the valve is a little different. This one I think is easier, but this one is more of a low pro, you know, smaller. But weight-wise, it's pretty much the same weight-wise. You push the button, and you can see it. You know, it works right away, and then it turns off after 15 seconds to save battery. Let's look at David Flower. Okay, well, let's answer this one. Hey, Tony, my Chevelle has year-old sealer on it, parked inside. Can I sand and paint or reseal? It depends. I would say, why don't you hit it with 400 grit and see how it looks? You know, you might have some light grime on it. Maybe wash it down with a degreaser first and sand it down with 400 grit. Wet sand it or dry sand it. I would wet sand it. See how it looks. If it looks good and clean, then you could paint right over that. All right. If you want to reseal it, again, you can sand it down with maybe a coarser paper if you want. 320 grit maybe, and then you could put more sealer on it or a 2K filler primer on it, which is like a sealer. And then you could spray right over that. Okay, questions are coming in now. David, I'm working on the body of my 1959 Hillman Minix, just about ready for paint. Question, after I prime and block sand with guide coat, do I need to spray a sealer before I spray the base coat? No, it's not necessary. You don't need to spray a sealer. However, if you have the budget and you just want to do the best as you could do, then spray a sealer, and then you could spray a base on top of it. Okay. You could use a 1K sealer that you spray over it. It looks like this. Hold on, I have some. You could use some of this, spray right over it, and then paint right over it. Okay, this is just a sealer, but a 2K filler primer is a sealer. Okay, so you could 2K filler prime it and then let that dry, sand it with 400 grit, and then you could paint. But it's not necessary to do a sealer. You could, a 2K filler primer, all right, is a good foundation to paint over. Well, this is the stuff I'm going to be using, EGC European Genuine Coatings. This is the filler primer that I'm going to be using if I need any on these motorcycle parts and some of the auto body work we're going to be doing. All right. So hopefully that helps. David Fowler, let me know if that helps. Charles Lewis, I used paint off eBay, not real cheap stuff, but had really good luck. And I also did have good luck. I used a single stage acrylic black enamel from eBay that I got off eBay, this stuff. And it came out really nice. It was a gloss black. I don't know, maybe you got the same brand, Autobody Products XL. Came out super nice. Okay. This is the stuff I used from eBay. Don Stewart, I'm looking to paint one of my Mustangs a deep translucent red. Is that best achieved through a gold or silver base coat followed up with red tinted clear coat? Am I on the right track? So it sounds like you're trying to do a candy, okay? And if you're going to be doing any kind of candy or you want like a really bright red, you want to be spraying candy over silver, okay? Any kind of silver metallic, that's what we're going to be doing on this motorcycle project step by step. You're going to learn how to do the silver base coat followed by candy coats. And I do have my silver right here. It's basically a Tyrol silver. What car was this for? Toyota. It's a Toyota color. You can kind of see it up here, but it's kind of hard to see. So if you're going to be doing that, then you're going to want to do a silver base coat followed by red candy top coat on top of it, and then you put your clear coat. So hopefully that helps. The other way to make your life easier is paint it a red base coat and then put your red candy on top of it, okay? Because spraying the same color candy over the same color base coat is going to give you more leeway and room for error, especially if you're a newbie. But the true way to make candies pop out is spraying over a silver metallic base coat paint, okay? And then you put your candy on it. The only problem is if your spray pattern is uneven, or if you're really a newbie in painting and you're covering, maybe you went over 2 extra strokes on this panel and the next panel you didn't do that, you're going to see a color difference. It's easy to screw up a candy paint job. So if you're just getting started with candy, I would say, and it's not just for beginners either, pros, it's easier to candy over a red base coat with a red candy. You're going to get this very similar results. Okay. It might come out a little darker, but it's still going to come out really nice with the candy look. You get what I'm saying? But with this motorcycle project, we're going to do it the true candy way by spraying over silver. Okay. So we're going to be achieving some amazing results with this thing. And we're going to be doing gold over these little pieces here. I'm going to rebase these anyway, but these are already silver. So like pretty much you could, if I wanted to, if this was in good condition, there's a couple of cracks on chips in it. You could just scuff this with 400 and shoot candy right on top of this. It's pretty much ready. But we want to do a good job, so I might just rebase it. There's a couple of scratches and scuffs on it. So hopefully that helps. Don Stewart, did I answer your question? Okay, let's see. Brian H., I sanded down all my panels on my Integra with 180 grit ready for 2K primer. Still thinking I'm spraying the doors and quarter panels with polyester primer. What do you think? Polyester filler primer is super thick stuff. I don't think you need to go that far. A good 2K filler primer is pretty much all you need, okay? So it's really up to you. If you want to go with a polyester filler primer, you can. I'm not a huge fan of that stuff. It's really not needed unless you're spraying over like 80 grit, body filler or something very coarse. So, you got down to 180. I think that's a little coarse. I would go with like a 240 to 280. 240 is good, at least 240. And then you could put a good 2K filler primer, 2 coats on top of that. bury all your sand scratches and then block it out, wet sand or dry sand, whatever your preferred method is, and get it ready for paint. So hopefully that helps. So keep car out of the sun as much as possible, keep it clean, and wax the clear coat to protect it. Does wax really protect the car paint and clear coat? Any recommendations on car wax or how often? Well, car wax, I mean, nowadays you got ceramic sealers. It's another level of car wax and clear coat protectant. I never really got into it yet. In the future we'll get into it, and I'll share more as I learn more about it. But at this moment in time, I don't have a lot of experience or used any ceramic coatings, but any type of good waterborne car wax I think is great. And I use Zen Wax. You can get it at Zula.com. Stuff right here. There's a thing in it called Polycharger. Okay, and it's a water-based wax, and it's liquid and it's clear. So you spray it on. If it gets into cracks and crevices and stuff, it doesn't leave that white haze, which makes the car look like crap. So this is the stuff I use. It's a Japanese citrus fragrance. Pretty cool. Made in Florida, USA. Good stuff. Biodegradable. Has all the good stuff on it. And it's a real good wax. I use this for all of my cars. And you can also put this on rubber. Okay, so your wiper blades or your tires. It's good for rubber, chrome, automotive, marine applications, whatever. I mean, it's all there. It's really good stuff by X Finishes. So this is the stuff I use. Okay, it's like $20 a bottle, not bad. Okay, and you could do this. This will protect your car for like 10 to 15 car washes. So maybe, every other month you just wash your car and spray some of this on it and you're good to go. Hopefully that helps. Donnie Griffiths, buffing out the 36 Ford Coupe. What do you use to get around buffing out the small, tight body molding forms? Are there many of them? There are many of them. Do not want to burn through. Small, tight body molding forms. Well, I would just say don't go crazy. Just hit the highlights if you're buffing. You don't have to get every little nook and cranny when you're buffing. It obviously depends on the job. If you want to do a killer job, you can do a little bit extra. If it's a customer, you're getting paid a decent price, you could just do the highlights, maybe the hood, the trunk, and the top third of the car all the way around, like the tops of the fenders, and I usually do that if I have customer jobs that want a pretty good job done, unless they're paying you a good amount where you're going to basically cut and sand the whole thing down, block it out, and then do it. So it's up to you, but in most cases, highlighting the main areas where you see and sanding and buffing, that is all you really need to do to get a killer paint job. Hopefully that helps. The 1K sealer I showed you, you don't have to reduce it. You just mix it and it's ready to spray. Okay. It's called Select Seal by Nason. Good stuff. My friend at the Autobody shop uses it all the time. And he told me, try it. I've never used this stuff actually, but I take his word for it. He says, all you got to do is mix it and spray it. So we'll have videos on this stuff as well. Okay, it's already thin. It's ready to spray. You can see it here. It says just stir and spray. Okay, and you do not sand it. You paint directly. Your base coat goes directly over it. What's up, Tony and the YouTube family? What's up? What's up? VIP from Memphis. Black Rain, what's up? I wish you were here in Chicago to paint my car. Not too many good painters in Chicago. They rush and skip steps. Mine wasn't blocked properly, and you can see it that they won't redo it, so I'm stuck with it. Well, yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks, but there's a lot that goes into a paint job. If you really want a killer paint job, you gotta put a lot of time into it. But you can always block it out if you wanted to. You could always sand and block out, Yeah, guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Charles Lloyd said so. Don Stewart says, thanks. What about this dude? Hey, Tony, getting ready to paint my Jeep Grand Cherokee. Some of the original paint is peeled off. How do you recommend repaint with a color change? All right. So a lot of questions coming in. Okay. So number one, if you haven't, okay, all you newbies on here right now, if you haven't, what I would do is, it'll help you answer this question, is check out learnautobodyandpaint.com and grab your free Autobody guide and video trainings, because we cover this type of stuff. Okay, and check it out. And also check out VIP. You might really enjoy it. There's over 200 hours of step-by-step videos that takes you through multiple paint jobs, candy paint jobs, color change paint jobs, just like this. And I take you step by step how to get it done, A to Z. I don't leave, any stone left unturned. We cover everything. And there's some VIPs on here that'll, basically attest to what I'm saying right now. So you might want to check that out. Hi, Tony. How would you smart repair on a candy paint job? Super difficult to do smart repairs on custom colors and custom paints because you don't know the mixture. Sometimes you don't know what paint they used. And it's very hard because if it's a custom candy paint job, 9 out of 10 times you don't know what color silver they put under there. Okay. You don't know how many layers of candy you put on it. So it's super, super difficult to spot repair or match any kind of candy paint job. It's tough to match even if you shot the candy. If you were the one who did the custom paint job and you got a repair to do because it got banged up at the shopping mall or whatever, even that's difficult, but it can be done. I've done it. But you just got to play it, get as much info as you can, find out what base coat they used, how many layers of candy they put on. If not, you're just going to have to go by eye, have a panel nearby outside where you can kind of get a reference to or next to it so you can see to match how many coats of candy. Hopefully that helps. Let's see. When doing candy, what type of base coat do I use? You could use any kind of base coat, any brand, whatever you want to use. Just put a silver base coat down or a similar color base coat to the candy that you're going to be spraying over it. You guys get that? Am I making sense? Am I making myself clear? Do you get this? If you get it, then let me know in the comments. What's the best clear you ever used? For me, there's a lot of good clears out there. I think Deltron by PPG is a good clear coat. House of Color makes a good clear coat. And there's another one. I'm using Acme. I'm going to let you know how this stuff is. It's pretty inexpensive. And we're going to be doing the bike with this stuff. My buddy uses it. He says it's an awesome overall clear coat. So we're going to be using that. And I will be letting you know how it is, Mr. Black Rain. All right, awesome. All right, guys, so maybe we'll take one more question. If not, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get ready to close it off because we got a lot of things to do here. I'm not sure what I want to start painting, but we're going to start painting these plastic pieces here. So for all you newbies just tuning in, don't forget to hit up learnautobodyandpaint.com to grab your free Autobody training. And if you are interested in checking out some awesome spray guns, definitely check out Zula.com to check out the Atom X spray guns right over here. And that's pretty much it. All right, other than that, I'm going to finish doing my reviews on this. Again, I would say keep your eye open within the next hour because we're going to have a in-depth video that covers dry sanding and wet sanding. specifically on plastic parts. So that video is going to pop up very soon. It's about 15, 16 minutes long, but full of a lot of golden info in there that many people don't even talk about and mention. So I think you guys are going to like that. All right, so it's Tony here. I'll talk to you later. Keep an eye out for that new video and another video coming out later this week, probably Friday. How can we let you know we are a VIP member? Just say you're VIP. What's up, Hawaiian? Where are you at? Are you on the islands? How can you tell if we are members? Well, I can't tell personally right now, but my support girls, we will check, especially when we're doing giveaways, free giveaways, which we will be doing again very soon. My girls will check if you have a VIP account or not using your email address. So that's one of the main ways. But the other way is just to say, hey, Tony, it's me, Learn Autobody VIP member. Some of you guys I recognize on here, so it's cool. Some of you guys are new, but I don't verify at the moment right now. So I don't know, but if it comes to you claiming your free gifts, then we will verify it when you contact our girls. So anyway, it's Tony here, guys. Nice, I'm from Kapolei. Sweet, dude. When will you sell VIP Plus? Yes, I'm a member. That's awesome. Cool, guys. So yeah, we'll probably be doing another Learn Autobody VIP sale next month in April, followed by a few other things. So just stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have a lot of paint content coming up. We're doing the bike. We're taking, we're getting a lot of content, and it's gonna be fun. I'm actually trying to get a golf cart. I want to get a golf cart. I think we could do a cool candy paint job on it. Metal flaked out golf cart. I don't know, maybe. So it's Tony here, guys. Thank you for tuning in today, Monday afternoon, here on the North Shore of Hawaii. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, we're gonna have some cool videos start popping out. So you guys, please watch them, like them, comment, let me know, because we're about to get the party started. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great week. And again, check the channel out. In about an hour, we're gonna have a new video out that covers A to Z on sanding, okay? Dry sanding, wet sanding, hand sanding, block sanding, and DA sanding. All that in one video. 8 Speed, hi, how are you, Tony? VIP member here. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking, and I'll see you guys next week, Monday. And as things progress, maybe we'll do these twice a week again. We'll see how it plays out. All right, I'll talk to you later. Peace out. Have a good evening. For all you people out there, have a good night. Bye. Let me just drop these links again for spray guns at Zula.com, and if you're a total newbie, check out learnautobody.com right over here to grab your free guide. All right. I'll talk to you later, guys. Have a good evening. Peace. Raja. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Arnold.